It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. I know not all that may be coming, but be it what it will, I'll go to it laughing. A smile is the chosen vehicle of all ambiguities. We cannot live only for ourselves. 1,000 fibers connect us with our fellow men, and among those fibers, as sympathetic threads, our actions run as causes, and they come back to us as effects. It is not down on any map, true places never are. I do not think I have any uncharitable prejudice against the rattlesnake, still, I should not like to be one. Better to sleep with a sober cannibal, than a drunk Christian. As for me, I am tormented with an everlasting itch for things remote. I love to sail forbidden seas, and land on barbarous coasts. Of all the preposterous assumptions of humanity over humanity, nothing exceeds most of the criticisms made on the habits of the poor, by the well-housed, well-warmed, and well-fed. I try all things, I achieve what I can. I would prefer not to. Ignorance is the parent of fear. Talk not to me of blasphemy, man, I'd strike the sun if it insulted me. For there is no folly of the beast of the earth, which is not infinitely outdone by the madness of men. To the last I grapple with thee, from hell's heart I stab at thee, for hate's sake, I spit my last breath at thee. And heaven have mercy on us all, Presbyterians and pagans alike, for we are all somehow dreadfully cracked about the head, and sadly need mending. A man thinks that by mouthing hard words, he understands hard things. Human madness is oftentimes a cunning, and most feline thing. When you think it fled, it may have but become transfigured into some still subtler form. I love to sail forbidden seas, and land on barbarous coasts. Think not, is my 11th commandment, and sleep when you can, is my 12th. Who in the rainbow can draw the line where the violet tint ends, and the orange tint begins? Distinctly we see the difference of the colors, but where exactly does the one first blindingly enter into the other? So with sanity and insanity. It is the easiest thing in the world, for a man to look as if he had a great secret in him. Truth uncompromisingly told will always have its jagged edges. See how elastic our prejudices grow once love comes to bend them. Real strength never impairs beauty or harmony, but it often bestows it, and in everything imposingly beautiful, strength has much to do with the magic. A noble craft, but somehow a most melancholy. All noble things are touched with that. Our souls are like those orphans, whose unwedded mothers die in bearing them. The secret of our paternity lies in their grave, and we must dare to learn it. Top-heavy was the ship as a dinnerless student, with all Aristotle in his head. There is no folly of the beast of the earth, which is not infinitely outdone by the madness of man. Give not thyself up, then, to fire, lest it inverts thee, deaden thee, as for the time it did me. There is a wisdom that is woe, but there is a woe that is madness. To produce a mighty book, you must choose a mighty theme. In this world, shipmates, sin that pays its way can travel freely, and without a passport, whereas virtue, if a pauper, is stopped at all frontiers. Ah, happiness courts the light, so we deem the world is gay. But misery hides aloof, so we deem that misery there is none. I'll try a pagan friend, thought I, since Christian kindness has proved but hollow courtesy. Beneath those stars is a universe of gliding monsters. I have written a wicked book, and feel spotless as the Lamb. Whatever my fate, I'll go to it laughing. Truth is in things, and not in words. There is, one knows not what sweet mystery about the sea, whose gently awful stirrings seem to speak of some hidden soul beneath. Life's a voyage that's homeward bound. Ah, Bartleby! Ah, the humanity! Book. You lie there. The fact is, your books must know your places. You'll do to give us the bare words and facts, but we come in to supply the thoughts. All my means are sane, my motive and my object mad. Better to sleep with a sober cannibal, than a drunken Christian. Wonderfulest things are ever the unmentionable, deep memories yield no epitaphs. Towards thee, I roll, thou all-destroying but unconquering whale, to the last, I grapple with thee, from hell's heart I stab at thee, for hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. Yes, as everyone knows, meditation and water are wedded forever. God helps thee, old man, thy thoughts have created a creature in thee, and he whose intense thinking thus makes him a Prometheus, a vulture feeds upon that heart forever, the vulture the very creature he creates. The hen all collapsed, and the great shroud of the sea rolled on as it rolled 5,000 years ago. Nothing so aggravates an earnest person as a passive resistance.